What is going on, everybody? It is Nick, also known as Born Gamer here, and I know I'm not super enthusiastic for this beginning. That's because I'm going to take a step back from the ABCs real quick before the video gets into it. And I just wanted to say that I've taken a little bit of a break here because I kind of wanted to sit back and analyze like what kind of commentary I've been bringing to you guys, what I'm putting on the table, what you guys might like. And something that I've really noticed during my videos, and I find it kind of like completely weird, is the fact that when I do commentaries, and I even like look back on like videos from months ago, and I didn't really improve on this as much as I wanted, I don't really talk in my commentaries the same way I do in real life, which is kind of like a really weird thing for me. So if you guys notice me maybe like cursing or swearing a bit more, that's because that's a bit more of me, and I don't say that to be like a mean person. It's just kind of like, I feel like if I hold back in that regard, I bring to you guys this kind of like level of professionalism that while professionalism is good, there's something that is kind of unappealing to me of not being able to bring you guys commentaries that's like Nick. Like, that's the Born Gamer commentaries. I'm trying to bring the more Nick commentaries in, and I think something that's really going to help me. You guys may not have known this. I didn't really advertise it as well as I should have, and I'm probably going to be saying this in the next couple of videos. I'm doing like a little I could say like a Q&A, more like a help series called Read and Respond. It's a working title, but the email is down below. I'm going to put some links to other people's channels who have a series similar to this, and I'm trying to, model, not role model. I'm trying to model myself off these people, and I really enjoy their content, and I would love to share that from you guys. So if you want to see a bit more of like the me giving advice to you guys kind of aspect that I think would be a little bit more personal, definitely if you have any problems or anything, just send an email to that address. And if you have any questions, feel free to inbox me, or even if you want to just inbox me your questions. It's going to be completely anonymous, and there's not really too much I can say beyond that. And something else that I thought was kind of fun, I kind of uploaded it really late at night, like Sunday night. I think only like the West Coasters saw it. I mashed up Lonely Island and the Assassin's Creed Black Flag and the Hatham trailer. So is it Hatham? Yeah, I think that's what it is. And I mashed it up. It's like a minute long. That's a link in the description down below. It'll probably be the annotation at the end of this video here. So without much further ado, once you guys have gotten past all that, maybe you've already dropped like 16 comments in reply like, Nick, damn it, I want to learn some Assassin's Creed. I clicked on this because of the beautiful thumbnail. And I do have to give credit to Tara, the My Wolf 09 girl, Woo Death Kiss. You all know her, I hope so. If not, you will, because she's going to be posting more videos. And Tara, I know you're watching this, so please post more videos. But credit has been given, so don't give me crap for that anymore. So I got 7 minutes to go, just over that, and it's time for a little bit of the ABCs of AC3, and it's actually episode 9. And you might have seen the title and been a little bit misled, and I did that on purpose because you guys maybe think that the ABCs is all about improving to begin with. And yeah, while that's completely true, there's some things in Assassin's Creed where this game, it's not quite as reflex based as say like a Call of Duty, or like especially a Halo, like even like StarCraft you could say could be reflex. It's a lot of strategy too. This is a game where you don't have to be the fastest shot, you don't have to have the most twitch reactions out there, you just kind of have to know what to do. And one of the best ways that I've gotten better at this game is just from watching my own gameplay, just learning from my mistakes. And right here I'm actually making a really big mistake. I'm being really bold and just walking into this guy's blend group, and he ends up stunning me right there. I probably should have just taken the hidden kill and gotten away with it, and it leads to me dying after I've gotten stunned, so my streak is completely negated there. The only thing I will say it did give me was a poison, which was a lot of points, but I probably could have chained it into a bigger streak, which would have been more helpful down the road. I wouldn't have to go through this whole loading time and whatnot. But I guess I did get to change my class, so that's kind of a toss-up as to whether that was a good or bad move. But there's a lot of things in this game that are a little bit questionable, and especially towards the end, the shit kind of hits the fan, and things just go like absolutely like crazy fast. And I've noticed this from watching a lot of new players, and I did this like in person. I was teaching my roommates, I was teaching my family. A lot of people are actually enjoying the online, but there's a lot of little nuances that I've picked up since playing from Brotherhood that you just can't really teach people. For instance, how to handle 3 pursuers on you, or how to handle multiple pursuers. The number one thing I can say about handling pursuers is to, one, put distance between yourself and your pursuers. You do not want to be in the middle of the map. You do not want it to have the most access points possible. You always want to have there's one way they can come in so you can instantly recognize who's coming after you, especially in deathmatch. This does extend to all other game modes out there. And something else I will say is that if you plan on being in first place and stuff like that, you want to have like a really good defensive set. So, you know, if you're just running around with like poison and money bomb, you're really not going to be doing too much. But see for right here, I have morph and decoy on. That's really good. It allows me to stay put. It allows me to really, you know, take in my surroundings and just kind of get the lay of the land. And after my pursuers come to me, my target goes after one of my pursuers, and everything just kind of works out nice there. And I make a little bit of a mistake here. I get kind of cocky. I'm trying to get my little pistol kill here because I don't like having this set on very much. You guys are going to see me throw it on just about every single match, and the only reason I use the pistol, honestly, is because I want those variety bonuses. If they did not have the variety bonus in, you know, the multiplayer, there's like a 2% chance I would be using the pistol, unless I'm just trying to, you know, go piss somebody off, or somebody pissed me off and I'm just returning the favor. So here you go. I finally I dropped the pistol here, and I think later in the match I have just about the exact same set, but I switch it out with knives. So that's a little strategy. You guys have got to be really, really comfortable, and that's one of the ways I can say to improve is if an ability isn't working for you, but you do like the overall feel of the class, generally just, you know, you can always just change up that one ability. You can even go in the middle of that match, say if you don't have enough custom classes at the moment, you can go in the menus. It's really not going to hurt if you stop for 20 seconds and change your class. If you die once, like, who cares? You don't lose points in this game, so it's not really like a big deal, especially when it's single player, and by that I mean free-for-all. So you're going to see I'm in the bling group here. I'm not really in a very advantageous spot, and the Huntsman gets a really lucky target acquisition on me. I'm not really a fan of that kind of stuff, but you know, there's not too much you can do with it. And I was in the middle of the map there. I had no ability sets whatsoever, so I was just kind of waiting to die, and that's not really the best strategy. But you're gonna see I throw a little precautionary decoy out here. There's 3 pursuers, and I'm thinking that at least one of them may go after the lure, or at least in the back of the mind it will confuse them, and it gave me the opportunity to let my morph come back. So here I'm not really sure if I like that move. I did have the opportunity to, you know, kill my target, but I instantly exposed myself to my pursuer. I think if I were smarter, or if I could redo that, I would have gone after my pursuer, being that I was in like a morphed group, and maybe my target would have walked away and I could have gotten both the stun and the kill. So you know, you guys tell me what you think down in the comments below. Should I have gone for the kill, or should I have waited out for the stun and see if I got lucky and could have gone back to the kill? And right there you're gonna see that's not something I'm really a fan of, is when I use an ability and it's wasted. So one of the things you're going to want to do is be, how could I say, be frugal with your abilities, people. There's certain abilities like decoy where it's never really wasted. Something that could be wasted, for instance, is money bomb, because you just throw that on the ground. No, but seriously, say for instance you're about to die, there's no reason to drop some of your abilities. I'll actually run into a lot of players like that, where I'm about to kill them and they might say use their disguise at the last second, or they might, you know, drop their morph on the crowd, and then once you're in deathmatch and you die, all that stuff goes away and you just have to wait for the cooldown. So be smart. There's something about this game where you're going to die, everybody knows it. You're gonna have, you know, pursuers like this guy just come out of nowhere and kill you, and you can't let it get you down. The game's not about kill to death. It's all about, you know, skillful kills. And you know, you can't just, like I said, I'm just gonna reiterate this, you can't have that you can't let that get you down. I'm sorry, I apologize there. It's one of those things where you're just gonna have to, you know, take bad kills. You're gonna have to take bad deaths. But if there's one strategy I can say, is when you die, never let the person have a normal kill on you. And the strategy that a lot of people like to call this is point starving. It's a very flexible term, so I'm sorry if it doesn't fit your exact criteria for how you use it. But my definition of point starving is when there's somebody that's in the lobby with you who you know, you don't want them to get any points, and the best way you can do this is, you know, get rid of their hiddens, get rid of their, you know, their incognitos, anything like that. For instance, if somebody's after you and you know for a fact that they're about to get an incog on you, or maybe a hidden, if you get a contested kill, not only do you get like that little 100-point boost for yourself, you take down their score a couple 100 points. And whereas they may have had, you know, like a 600, 700 point kill, it's down to maybe like a 250, 300 depending on variety bonuses, and that's one of the best ways I stay in first place. It's not only do I score more points by, you know, every defensive engagement, I think I get a couple of points. It's just always, you know, increasing the buffer in between me and the other players, and that's just one of the ways to improve. If you guys like this video, if you enjoy the ABC series and you want to add some topics of your own, feel free to leave comments down below. Don't forget to check out the read and respond. Maybe send an email if you guys have a couple questions for me. Or and please don't ask me gaming questions. This is more like real life stuff. It's something that I'm trying to be more personal with. And don't forget the AC4 trailer mashup. That was a lot of fun to make. I'm Nick, also known as More Gamer. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.